Good evening, tribe. How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This just gonna be a quick little drop, a little review. I just got done watching the American Music Awards, so just a little 2 cents on what I saw. First of all, I want to say that I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I have fully accepted that I am old and that award shows probably just aren't for me anymore because a lot of times I don't know who these people are. Now, in full disclosure, I did fast forward through the people I didn't want to see. So I'm only reviewing what I looked at, you know. So first of all, the opening was Taylor Swift. It was Taylor Swift. If you like Taylor Swift, it was probably a good performance. I don't dislike Taylor Swift. She's just Taylor Swift, you know. So she's been on tour, so I'm pretty sure what we saw was probably part of her tour performance. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But, see what the people paying for. Then we saw Tracy Ellis Ross, who I absolutely love. I love her. I've loved her since Girlfriends. She's performing. And, she's hosting. And she came out and did her intro, like they always do. And she's dancing. She's doing all the top hits and all the top dances. And she's, doing her thing. She looked good. She looked real good. She came out. First of all, people can keep hating on Cardi all they want. This is the third award show where the intro had something to do with Cardi B, or Cardi B was in the intro. And in this one, she did a medley of songs, but Cardi B was the first song she did was Bodak Yellow. She came out to Bodak Yellow. She said that all of her looks tonight were going to be by black designers, so big ups on that. And her first look was a Gucci cape made by Dapper Dan. Now, if y'all don't know who Dapper Dan is a hip-hop legend. If you go back to any old school hip-hop video, Dapper Dan probably made the outfits that they're wearing. Eric B. and Rakim. I could go on. I ain't going to get in there. I could go down that list all day long. But we're starting to see sort of a resurgence of Dapper Dan. I've seen him a lot lately. A lot of people are going, because everything old is new. So big shout out to Dapper Dan. I've always, loved what he's able to do. He used to, trick out cars, everything back in the day, the upholstery, all that stuff. I think for a minute he sort of got in trouble with some of those designers, but money always talks. So anyway, sorry, my ear. My ear was closed. I had to yawn to try to, y'all know what I'm talking about? Anyway. So anyway, big respect that. Cardi won the first award that they announced, or at least the first award that I saw, because like I said, I told you I'd be fast forwarding. Congrats to Cardi. I wasn't crazy about her look. I loved her looks at the MTV Awards a few weeks back. This one, I wasn't crazy about. It was like a flower thing, and it was real poofy, and then she had this big old flower bouquet on her head, and it didn't really do a lot for me, but big up to Cardi for winning. Taylor Swift won a lot of awards tonight, and you know what I'm appreciating? I'm appreciating the fact that Taylor Swift has stopped doing that. Like, it's me? Oh, I want another award? Oh. Like, it was old, and it was starting to come off very insincere and almost patronizing at a certain point. It's like, accept the fact that you've been nominated for all these awards, and you probably going to win a couple of them. So to do that whole, who, me? Surprise? Me? So I'm glad that she let that go. She just accepted her awards. She didn't pretend like she didn't know they were coming. So good luck. Good luck. Here's the thing, y'all. Now, y'all know I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan, right? I do know that Halle and Chloe they're signed to Parkwood, and I know that they're sort of her proteges. I did not know they were sisters until tonight. Sorry, y'all. I ain't know. So yeah, that was something new there. Mariah Carey performed her new single. I think I liked the song, but in true Mariah Carey fashion, the performance was boring. Very lackluster. It was pretty. It was a beautiful aesthetic. She had on a gown. Y'all know she can do a gown. She had the hair flowing. and she had her male dancers, and it first looked like it was just a big old flower, not flower, but tool sort of around her. And then at a certain point in the song, it was her dancers, and they came up and they did a little. It was pretty. It was a pretty performance. It was just a pretty boring performance, but I think I'm gonna like the song. I need to hear the song, like the radio version of the song, like the not. I'm almost singing live part. Anyway, so but I do think I'm gonna like the song. Y'all know what? My girl came out and did Boot Up, and she did a really good job. I enjoy. It sounded just like the record, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with songs that sound just like. I'm cool when artists come out and their songs sound just like the record. Like, I'm 100% okay with that. And she did a really good job. One thing I really love about award shows, especially musical award shows, is that you see the respect among artists. You see rap artists knowing the songs to pop. You see pop artists knowing the songs to God, to country. You see country singers knowing the songs to God. So, like, I love that when they pan the audience and you see these artists who legitimately know the words to these songs that may not even be in their genre, or even songs you be like, how they know that song? Because when I tell you that everybody knew Boot Up, everybody knew Cardi B, everybody knew, it was even a couple of country songs everybody knew. So I was like, that's what's up. Like, and I love seeing that on award shows, because it really shows that there's just a legitimate love of music. You know what I'm saying? That when it doesn't matter what that genre is, it doesn't matter who made it. It's good music. And that's how I am. I love good music. And if you ever flip through my iPod, or back in the day, my CD collection, which I still have my CDs, I have everything in there. Like, everything from country to jazz to hip-hop to soul, R&B to blues. I got Zydeco. Like, I love music, and I'm from the D.C. area. Well, I'm from D.C. You know I got go-go. Like, I got go-go. And I say I got old go-go, like old school go-go. So I just love music, y'all. And so I love seeing that. Cardi B's performance shut that shit down. I don't care what nobody say. You can hate Cardi B all you want. She did that tonight. She did her performance of Like It Like That with Bunny and the other guy, the Latino rapper. I don't care what y'all say. Cardi did that shit tonight. Alright, I'm mad at myself, y'all. I hit the stop button when I was flipping my notes, so it cut me off. But I believe I left off talking about Cardi B and how I really enjoy her performance. And you can hate Cardi B all you want, but you cannot deny that she gave y'all a great performance tonight. Like I said, her aesthetic when she came out, the dress, she was laying flat and the camera was on her, and then she came out of it. And like I said, even while the other guys were doing the rapping, the Latino rappers, she was dancing, and she was just she was working the crowd. She did that. You can hate Cardi all you want. Y'all know I'm a Cardi fan. But even if you weren't a Cardi fan, I don't think you can deny that she did a good job tonight. But you can deny it, but you be hating. Sierra came out there. I enjoy her performance as well. Is it me? Oh, I don't mean to say that, because that sounds like I'm, shout out to Funky Dineva. But did she not give you Janet Jackson tease tonight? Like, she looked just like Janet Jackson, like in her what era was that? Love Will Never Do Without You phase, with the big hair. Well, that wasn't so much her big hair phase, but y'all know what I'm talking about. She had the big hair, she had the white outfit, even down to the microphone, and even down to the lip syncing. But she danced her ass off, and she gave us a great performance. And then Missy Elliott came out and did her thing, looking good. I believe her outfit was probably a Dapper Dan outfit too, but she looked good. And did you peep in the audience that the white lady that went viral for doing Missy Elliott was in the audience enjoying Missy Elliott? I ain't mad at you, girl. You better enjoy that thing. You better do it up. I'm scared I'm going to hit the stop button again, so I'm just going to hold my nose over here. I enjoyed Panic at the Disco's version of Bohemian Rhapsody. You know that the Queen movie is coming out, which I cannot wait to see. Again, I listen to all types of music, so I love Queen. And I can't wait to see this movie. And I think they did a decent job. It's a hard song to do, because there are a lot of parts to it. You got the operatic. You got all that stuff going on. And I think they did it justice. I do. I enjoyed their performance. J-Lo's performance was okay. Again, she sang a ballad. We know she's not the best, singer. But it sounds like it's the soundtrack from her upcoming movie. And, you know, she the queen. She gonna get it in. She gonna promote herself. And I ain't mad at her. What the fuck is wrong with that? Promote yourself, boo. But yeah, so we see Missy Elliott. I mean, Jesus. J-Lo, again, it didn't do nothing for me. It was okay, but it ain't really do a lot for me. But it's J-Lo. We love J-Lo. There was definitely a strong get out and vote vibe. Tracy Ellis Ross wore a t-shirt. She mentioned it. Taylor Swift mentioned it. A few other people mentioned it as we went through. And again, it cannot be stressed enough that you guys need to go out here and vote for the midterm elections. Okay. Last but not least, y'all know how every award show does like the customary gospel melody or gospel piece, right? They're going to include gospel at some point in every award show just to, you know, shout out God, whatever. No disrespect. So what they did this time was they decided to call the gospel section the tribute to Aretha Franklin because Aretha Franklin started out in the church. Now, we had Gladys Knight, we had Donnie McClurkin, we had Mary Mary, we had CeCe Winans, and we had Lettucey. And let me tell y'all something. I'm so sick of Lettucey doing tributes to other people. Not because I don't like Lettucey. I think Lettucey is beautiful. I think Lettucey is a great performer. I think Lettucey is all that in a bag of chips. But what I'm saying is stop inviting her to do tributes to everybody else and invite her to do her own shit so she can get out there more, so people can support her more. How about that? How about that? If I see her do another tribute for another person, I'm going to scream. But anyway, once again, she did her thing. We started off with Gladys Knight singing Amazing Grace, which is a signature song that, if you know Aretha Franklin, then you know she was known to sing it on more than one occasion and sing the hell out of it, right? The rest of the songs were really great gospel songs that Aretha probably at some point has sung. I can't say she did or didn't. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest. I like gospel music, but I'm not going to say I follow all gospel albums and I know every gospel song and every song that Aretha's ever recorded that was gospel. However, I don't feel like that was Aretha Franklin's tribute. I feel like they were going to do a gospel melody and they decided to say in tribute to Aretha Franklin. Now, I will say that the montage that they had put together before the tribute was very touching. They showed how Aretha Franklin had a history with American Music Awards. And I always forget that the American Music Awards are through American Bandstand, which was through Dick Clark. I always forget that. But they showed how Aretha Franklin had a relationship with Dick Clark and how she made her TV debut on American Bandstand and how she had been a part of the family throughout her career, winning awards. She even hosted the American Music Awards at one time. She performed, I think they showed her performing at the 3rd annual one, so I don't know if that was her earliest. I don't know if that was the first time she performed, but that's the first one they showed us. So I think they did a great job with that part of the tribute. I just didn't feel like that was an Aretha Franklin tribute. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Again, I ain't trying to hate. I know we're gonna have to sit through every award show gonna do an Aretha Franklin tribute, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to critique. We definitely had some great performers. I just didn't feel like it was a Aretha Franklin tribute. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. That's just my 2 cents. Talk to y'all later. Peace.